You'd never know it, but Leona Barnes was born in 1916. She lives independently in Washington, D.C., born and raised in Southwest. She left high school to work for the Bureau of Engraving and Printing, and eventually moved on to the National Security Agency, also known as the NSA.
It's a hush-hush type of thing, but they like for you to let people know that you do work for the National Security Agency. We take care of all things that come in through the wars and whatever. I can only go so far on that.
She loyally remained tight-lipped about her NSA job, which lasted 30 years. She didn't know much about unions back then, but knows they're needed, just like her lifelong friend, Gladys Butler, who's also turning 100 this year.
Then it wasn't too many unions when I first started working. I think the unions are good. It helps to help the people to advance in different things.
Leona, Gladys, and two other friends, Ruth Hammett and Bernice Underwood, all grew up together, shared schools, and even go to the same church, Zion Baptist, which will help them celebrate their 100th birthdays in June.
It's just a blessing from God that we're here. And we thank each day as it comes.
All four have seen changes over their lifetimes.
Times have really changed because when I was younger, there was horses and wagons.
And we were satisfied with what we had.
Right.
That's right.
Bernice Underwood is the youngest nearly 100-year-old of the bunch.
Oh, I took up cosmetology, and I worked in the beauty shop, my aunt's beauty shop, until I went into the government.
Bernice exercises on her stationary bicycle every day and even does the electric slide line dance, if you ask nicely. The eldest of the friends is Ruth Hammett, whose son takes care of her proudly.
In her era, she wasn't allowed to work in many professions. She was a domestic for a while, then she went to work at Landsberg and Cairns department store for a while, and later got a job in the government. But what it taught us was, that you don't have to have limits.
And in this presidential election year, they know the importance of voting.
For years we couldn't vote. And when we was able to vote, everybody was really so joyful and glad that we had got the privilege too.
The old neighborhood is gone, replaced by a highway. The only thing left now is their boarded up junior high school and the women themselves.
We stuck together, we played together, we did everything together. That's why Bernice and Ruth Hammett and Gladys Butler, all of us, we were close friends.
Because that's the way they've lived their 100 years, laughing and giggling, holding hands.
Look at them pretty nails. Ruth, where did you get them pretty nails from?
Mm-hmm.
And just being the independent women who've worked so hard to provide for younger generations.
I just hope that we be able just to keep in contact with one another.
And they will, if the past 100 years is any indication. Tanya Hutchins, Machinists News Network.